favourite song?
Sorry?
What's your favourite song? And sex.
Oh, God. I think mine would be The Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yes.
Because... because it was the book I just finished reading when we went for our first audition. So it's kind of fresh in my mind. And then, I'll probably say the Goblet of Fire. She wasn't really around when we were filming. She pretty much gave it to the filmmakers and said, go with We Trust You. And so, I mean, to my knowledge, she trusted them, but I'm sure that she wouldn't have let it go if, like, it's set in America and they flew on planes and stuff like that. But, I think, she a big influence obviously in it, and I think that's probably one of the biggest recognitions we got at the first premiere was when she said that we played Fred and George like she expected. So if you want to impress someone, you want to.
What was it like working with Alan?
It was pretty surreal at first. It was really odd, but then it's like a pretty nice bloke. So it's one of those things I think you get in your head. How do you approach speaking to someone? But that's the cool thing with all the older acting classes that you can ask them for any advice on how to set the scene, and they just give you different ideas, which for especially people of our age, is great to know. I can think of anywhere better to be learning from them. So it was kind of our university, I suppose.
What was a cool experience, not with Alan, but Michael Gammon, who played Dumbledore. He was like the coolest bloke you could ever meet, literally. But we were doing a reading for the Halley Orchestra in Manchester, and we were reading Peter and the Wolf. And if you've ever read with an orchestra, it's not just you read it, you have to learn to come in with the music and everything. So that was a new thing for us. And Michael said to me on like the Friday, so what are you doing at the weekend?
Halley Orchestra.
Well, I've done that. Have you got the script with you? Yeah. Okay, let's break down and go through it with you. And this is when he was filming Dumbledore's death scene. So it was like, for him to just take that time out with us and just, go through it, I think that was really cool and just showed the kind of atmosphere we had on the set.
What was your reaction when you found out your twin died?
It was weird, really. Basically, I'll set the scene. I was in Japan. And I was on the bullet train going from the south to the north. And literally, as I read the paragraph when it says what happens to Fred, the ticket man came. It was literally like reading it's without getting all arty-farty and everything, it was like reading that your best mate had died kind of thing. You went like that. And literally, so I was there and I was like, oh. That's the best way I could describe it. Like, I've got this guy trying to talk to me in Japanese, asking me for my ticket. And I can speak very basic Japanese, and he couldn't speak a word of English. But I was trying to explain to him, I'm dead.
What kind of music actually, if you guys weren't like obviously scripted or like what's your guys each individually, because I know it's very different. What would you guys actually be in?
Actually, the Burbank Studios for like Warner Bros. Main headquarters, they actually had a Harry Potter exhibit there, and they had the sorting hat, and it did us the work actually, the one like who was House and Bean, I think, and I was Gryffindor, which I was quite happy with, but James, Hufflepuff. George, probably. I think I'd quite like to do someone like quite evil, like Voldemort style character, or a Death Eater, someone like that. They're really nasty people. Again, quite a flip.
What advice would you give to somebody who wants to be an actor?
I guess be confident, because they are competent characters, and you kind of got to get that across. And then confidence is really what pushes you through it. If you've got the confidence to go out there, then I don't think that's just for acting. I think it's for life in general. Just be confident in yourself and other people, hopefully.
Have you ever met friends and films and keep in contact with them?
Yeah, quite a few. As I said, like it's a lot like you guys, like making mates here and everything. You know, we were together for such a long time. I mean, Rupert, Matt Lewis, Alfie, people like that. We're all very, still talk to each other on a very regular basis. You know, we all have common interests. So it's one of those things where people, like, we say names to people who we sort of see, oh really, you still speak to them? But as I said, it's just like any other group of mates who we meet through work or at school. So.
You call Rupert.
Yeah.
He's actually in America at this very second in time, so he can't.
How does the fire being in Harry Potter world compare to the fire being on set?
Well, it's actually real. The one in that's clear on set was we never had it, but they pretty much had to make a whole thing when they do it over there. So,
Did you get it frozen or not?
Tried both actually. The frozen was pretty.
Be honest.
If Harry Potter didn't happen, where do you think you'd be now?
Not here. I honestly don't know. It's one of those questions which I probably stay up a long time at night thinking about. But at school, I was really interested in design and technology, so something down that line maybe.
Yeah, I was really into geology. Really exciting stuff. Yeah, something like that. Certainly, acting was never on the radar when we were growing up. It's been totally changed our life.
How was your Potter knowledge?
Hard question.
What's your least favourite movie?
Of all time. Potter. I don't know, to be honest with you. I couldn't honestly answer that one because I'm actually quite proud to be a part of them and what they've achieved.
We came into school and we told our friends, we've got a part of Harry Potter. Yeah, alright mate, yeah, sure. So we're at the studios and we went into the hair and makeup area, into a room. And I remember just sitting there watching in the mirrors that cruel as down my head, thinking this is going to go down to stick for this. But luckily the guy Andrew who we used to go to school with, he was a redhead and he was able to give us like, come back to the line. Came in handy.
Pretty much like 5 years of like slagging him off, then coming back on us. But after a while, like we just got used to being a redhead, and for like pretty much 10 years on and off, and we're hungry redheads now. But for me, it wasn't so much the dyeing of the hair what irritated us; it was more the dyeing of the like bleaching of the eyebrows. That was the thing that was a bit tiring. I don't know actually. When you go down the football and they like watching the game, and you might say, "What are you doing tomorrow?" And so I'm getting my roots touched up.
Have you gotten Tom Felton a birthday present yet?
I haven't, no, but I did wish him happy.
Answer my question.
Potter knowledge, it's alright depending on who I'm speaking to. We did a thing once in Spain, and they had James Ripper and myself in front of the die-hard Potter, and they were putting these questions to us, and we were just the best person to any question like Castle is Ivana, she's Potter knowledge is absolutely secret. Certainly puts tell us to shame.
Have you ever gone to a Harry Potter table quiz? Or anything like that?
No.
someone, big guy standing with a fishing rod and a tennis ball going, that's a ghost, you know. It takes a while to get into it, and especially when there's, in the fourth movie, when we went to the Quidditch World Cup, a lot of that was green screen, so you're literally just screaming at, again, the same guy with a stick.
What's your honest opinion of Twilight? Really well, and obviously we work with Rob, he's a top guy, so you know, I'm really pleased with the success of the book.
What films did you enjoy making most?
Again, go back to things I remember, like I was talking earlier about, like the Goblet of Fire. I think just in general, that whole film was just insane. It went on for, we were filming for ages, weren't we? Which was great. We were, it was the first time, we'd always been the oldest of the young cast. So to have guys who were our age, and we were 18, so we were able to go, you know, we're going out with them and all that every weekend and stuff. So it was a great atmosphere on set. That stands out as much as all the others really. I mean, they were all great films.